I said, well, I just got here. And they said, well, you have to get in with the spirit. And they just gave me these. I know
some sober, some not so sober St. Louisans showed their spirit of Mardi Gras in Soulard.
It's been fun. Okay. Lots of fun.
Having a great time, seeing everyone having so much fun. Just being together, having the best, I mean, it's fun.
And the purple and gold crowd caught on to the new rules with no problem. No coolers, no cans, no bottles, and no parking nearby.
I think everyone understands why now, some of the things we want to do, blocking off streets. If you'll notice, there's no traffic over there, which helps. We haven't had any accidents. For the last couple of years, we've had somebody trying to drive through the crowd and people have been hit. So, you know, what we want to do is people to come down and have a good time, but certainly we want it to be safe. And
all the effort put into making Mardi Gras safer this year obviously paid off. Mardi Gras goers say it just meant more celebrating.
So yippee! Woo! Mardi Gras!
Now, last year, police tell me that they gave out more than 100 citations for underage drinking and exposing themselves. This year, it dropped down to 35, and only one arrest this year compared to dozens of arrests last year, and only one injury that just occurred just a few minutes ago with a car and a person who had just walked out in the middle of the car, but I understand it's just a minor injury. So overall, organizers say they're much happier this year, police are happier, and the residents say it's been a great turnout. They had about 400,000 people come out, and it was still very much under control. Back to you.
A much different scene than last year. Thanks, Lynn. But earlier today, revelers lined the streets to watch the Soulard Mardi Gras parade roll through town. Crews decorated about 100 floats with the theme Music Through the Millennium. Parade goers call it a family affair. They use many different tactics to get those eye-catching beads.
Jump up and down and yell, wave your arms.
And you'll get more beads.
And you'll get more beads.
They just threw them out, and it was just that easy. We just threw them out while we jumped around and clapped.
Soulard's Mardi Gras celebration is one of the largest celebrations in the country.
Well, you may have good reason to celebrate tonight. The Powerball numbers drawn moments ago right here on Fox 2 might have made you $150 million richer. A lot of folks took a chance at becoming the lucky winner of the 5th largest lottery jackpot ever in the world. Local lottery outlets report booming business today. Even folks who don't normally play Powerball try to beat the odds.
I gotta go for it. You know what I mean? Like everybody else going for it. Look what I look like for not playing the Powerball.
What would you do with the money?
What I would do with the money?
Travel around the world.
Travel around the world. Be part of it, and then travel all over the United States as well.
New car, new house, new convertible.
New everything.
Yeah, everything. Everything new. Like Cash Money and a Millionaire. Bling, bling.
Well, here again are tonight's winning Powerball numbers. There are 3, 6, 8, 43, 48, and 1. It is worth $150 million. And don't worry, if you missed them, we'll repeat the numbers at the end of our newscast.
In other news, a fatal accident shut down traffic on Interstate 70 near downtown St. Louis. The driver of this motorcycle died in the crash. The accident happened on westbound 70 at Branch Street. The westbound lanes were closed while investigators tried to determine the cause of the crash. Right now, police are not releasing the victim's name. No one else was hurt.
A composite sketch of Amy Bloomberg's killer generates lots of tips but few sightings that match the suspect's description. As Fox News' Rocky Madden shows us, police in O'Fallon, Illinois are now adopting a different strategy to help find the killer.
The dance apparel shop where Amy Bloomberg worked has never reopened. The property is up for sale. It was New Year's Eve when someone entered the store and shot Bloomberg once in the head at close range.
We believe it's probably a stranger, but we haven't completely ruled out all acquaintances yet. We hopefully will. That'll be done shortly.
A profile report from the FBI advises police not to show a composite drawing of the suspect in the investigation, but instead tell the public what the man said when he entered a nearby real estate office the same day Bloomberg was killed.
He was asking the receptionist if she was in there by herself. Are you sure you're not in here by yourself? And that was asked several times. And then the man abruptly left.
Police want to hear from anyone else who thinks that man came to their business. Detectives suspect the gunman found Amy Bloomberg all alone and killed her.
It's a possibility that we're looking at strongly.
The suspect is described as a white male, late 30s or mid 40s, 5'6" to 5'8", medium build with brown hair and a short business cut. The reward fund for information leading to the conviction of Amy's killer has grown from $5,000 in January to now more than $17,000.
I want this guy caught and pay for his crime.
Citizens are anxious for Amy's killer to be brought to justice. This woman's daughter was Amy's close friend.
This is a small community, and it's hard for all of us to deal with. And we really, our thoughts and prayers are with the family, and they need closure.
Rocky Madden, Fox 2 News.
Now, Fallon police are confident that they will catch the killer, but they admit it could take some time.
Well, Elliot, a fight over a woman leads to a shooting, and police are searching for the gunman. They need your help finding one of St. Louis's most wanted.
I'm Lisa Sylvester with this week's St. Louis's Most Wanted. Joining me from the St. Louis FBI office is Kevin Costantino. Kevin, who are we looking for this week?
Lisa, we're looking for Keyshawn Buchanan. He's wanted in St. Louis County for assault, first degree, and armed criminal action.
And what did he allegedly do?
He's wanted for shooting an individual on his front porch over an argument about a female.
Take a look at Keyshawn Buchanan. Authorities say he shot at the man several times, but only hit the victim once in the arm. The shooting happened in the 4200 block of River Oaks in North St. Louis. What's his last known address?
Last known address is 4290 River Oaks, and that's in North County.
Here again is Keyshawn Buchanan. He's a black male. He's 19 years old. He's 5'8" and 138 pounds. He has brown eyes and black hair. If you've spotted him, pick up the phone and call the St. Louis FBI office at 314-231-4FBI. Agents are standing by 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take your call. For St. Louis's Most Wanted, I'm Lisa Sylvester.
And remember, your tips are always confidential. If your information leads to an arrest, you could get a cash reward.
Police say a man convicted yesterday of murder in a drive-by shooting committed suicide in jail this afternoon. Police say 20-year-old Edward Harris used a bedsheet to hang himself in his cell. Harris was found guilty yesterday of killing 19-year-old Anthony Atkins. Two teenage girls suffered leg wounds in the 1998 attack.
A group of Pagedale residents met today at the site of a deadly shooting. They were there to remember a teenager who was shot during a scuffle with police.
All right, we are not cops against cops. Our purpose here today is to be that liaison between the community and the police department.
A police officer works to calm tensions between Pagedale residents and those paid to protect them. Friends of 19-year-old Arthur Dobbins have been trying to meet at this memorial site for days, but the crowds were broken up by police. This daytime vigil was allowed at the request of the victim's mother.
This is a situation that was uncalled for.
Residents are upset about what happened near this intersection last Sunday. Police say while they were arresting Dobbins, he grabbed one of the officer's guns. The gun went off, killing Dobbins and injuring the officer. Residents say there is tension between the community and police.
And I feel that it could have easily been me or any one of my friends that live on my block and in my neighborhood. And I think the police were very wrong about that.
And they say they miss their friend, who they call Pooh Man.
And can't nothing bring that boy back to us, nothing.
Friends say Dobbins had problems, but was trying to get his life on track, caring for his 10-month-old child and the baby's mother. The two officers involved in the shooting are on administrative leave. St. Louis County Police are investigating. Arthur Dobbins' funeral will be held Monday at the Wade Turn Chapel on Natural Bridge Road. Visitation is tomorrow from 4 until 8.